The India-Pakistan relationship has been marked by conflict and mistrust. Terrorism emanating from Pakistani soil has been a constant threat. India, for decades, has sought to persuade the world about Pakistan's role in this, yet the world remained largely indifferent. The horrific attack on innocent pilgrims in Pahalgam on April 22, 2025 changed everything. India, this time, would respond. This was not a mere act of retaliation, it was a statement. Operation Sindoor, launched on May 6, 2025, marked a watershed moment in India's resolve against terrorism. This was not just another cross-border strike. For the first time since 1971, Indian jets entered Pakistani airspace, striking deep inside Punjab. The targets were not military installations, but terror camps, the very breeding grounds of hate and violence. The message was clear. India would no longer differentiate between the terrorists and those who harbor them. The audacity of the operation, its precision and timing sent shockwaves across the world. The world watched, some with admiration, others with concern, as India finally shed its reticence. Operation Sindoor was not just about avenging the deaths of innocent civilians. It was about sending a message that India would no longer be a soft target. This was a new India, unafraid to take decisive action to protect its sovereignty and its people. Operation Sindoor was audacious in its conception and execution. The decision to strike deep inside Pakistan, targeting terror camps in Punjab province, was a bold departure from India's traditional approach. This was not a symbolic strike across the line of control, but a calculated move to hit at the heart of the terror infrastructure. The targets were carefully chosen: 4 terror camps in Bahawalpur, Muridka, Shakargarh, and a village near Sialkot. These camps, known to be training grounds for Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba, were hit with pinpoint accuracy. The element of surprise was complete. The Pakistani establishment, caught off guard, could only scramble to explain away the strikes as an attack on civilian targets. The international community, while urging restraint, could not ignore the evidence presented by India. The strikes, coming just days after the Pahalgam attack, were seen as a justified response to cross-border terrorism. The message was clear. India would no longer be constrained by artificial lines on a map when it came to protecting its citizens. One of the most remarkable aspects of Operation Sindoor was the seamless coordination between the Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force. This was not just an airstrike, it was a meticulously planned tri-service operation, demonstrating a new level of jointmanship in the Indian armed forces. The Indian Navy played a crucial role in providing support to the Air Force. Mid-air refueling ensured that the fighter jets could strike deep inside Pakistan and return safely. The Navy's maritime surveillance aircraft provided real-time intelligence, ensuring the success of the mission. On the ground, the Indian Army was on high alert, ready to respond to any Pakistani retaliation. This tri-service synergy was a testament to the years of training and preparation that had gone into building India's military capabilities. Operation Sindoor demonstrated that India had the will and the capability to defend its interests on all fronts. The name Operation Sindoor was carefully chosen. Sindoor, the vermilion powder worn by Hindu women, is a symbol of matrimony, signifying the bond between husband and wife. By calling the operation Sindoor, India was not only honoring the memory of those killed in the Pahalgam attack, but also sending a powerful message to Pakistan. The attack on the pilgrims was an attack on the very idea of India, a secular, pluralistic society. By targeting innocent civilians, the terrorists had sought to break the spirit of India, but they had miscalculated. Operation Sindoor was India's answer, a message of defiance and resilience. The red of Sindoor now also symbolized the blood of the martyrs and the fire of India's resolve. It was a message that India would not be cowed down by terrorism. It would fight back, and it would win. Operation Sindoor was a turning point in India's fight against terrorism. It showed the world that India was no longer willing to tolerate attacks on its soil. It was a message written in red, a message of strength, determination, and unwavering resolve.